Hello and welcome back. It's time for a reading. You either like my readings or you don't. Interesting. Let's first pick up on this energy that's going on. All right, you're being asked to be patient in this situation. There's a lot of very big fiery energy going on. And let's talk about the energy first. Okay, you got the King of Wands and you got the King of Swords going on here. What you personally are dealing with is both a fiery power energy, and you're also dealing with not dealing with anybody's nonsense. Okay. But the energy and the feeling I'm getting here is that you are also dealing with somebody who cannot take responsibility for their actions, and you're healing from whatever has been going on. And they don't want me to talk, and I can feel it in my voice. I'm going to get some water. Hold on. Okay. Dealing with some people with some malicious lies and individuals who are not taking it anymore. Now, this is the thing. You've got both the two of swords and the two of coins. Somebody has been trying to block your justice, but that's not going to happen because somebody is blinded to what's going on, and they wanted you to be blinded to what's going on. That's not happening. They don't like the fact that you can still be balanced. There's a very big problem with this. And you got the Four of Wands. And that basically means that you are connected to yourself, that everything is balanced. Your doors are still opened. They look like they're only cracked, but they're not. That's what they're making it look like. There's some very unfortunate energy going on here that is very offset. And here's another thing too. You're noticing that around you, whether you live in an apartment complex or in a area with a lot of people, that individuals around you, are doing activities that you know are bad. Like maybe they're playing some kind of game in the middle of the road where you're supposed to get out of your driveway, and they're acting like they're in charge of that area when they're not. And they should be telling their kids not to do something somewhere, but instead they are encouraging it. And these not so right in the head individuals are threatening to hit your car when it's not your fault. You didn't even say anything. They're the ones are telling you, oh, you better be careful. You know better than that. Be careful of people who are not teaching their kids properly or right from wrong. That's just a separate message. So let's get back into this. That can have something to, this also, excuse me, somebody in my mouth and in my, hear my voice every time. Every time I come back, I feel like somebody's trying to shut me up because personally, they don't like the way I do things. That's fine. I don't care. You cannot shut somebody up because you live in a cult mentality. Always keep that in mind. When people live in this cult mindset, tarot cards are not meant for that. So, you have to remember you've got to do things for yourself. And then the energies around you will aid you. But they have to know that you're willing to do it. Okay. There's this constant sense of trying to separate you from yourself. This isn't a choice. Okay? You actually are very connected to both sides of yourself, everything around. That's what the moon is. It's like the sun only obviously in the dark. They don't want you to be connected. Excuse me, they don't want you to be connected. But you are. And you know that they're doing crazy stuff in the night. This is another thing. But you keep getting messages. So don't worry about it. You're fine. This is not a bad thing. And whoever this King of Swords is, don't worry about it. Because they're not going to get anything. Because while you're healing, okay, they are still playing games. Let's see if there's anything else that needs to be done. Oop. Yeah. Yeah, this is hilarious. Yeah. Just this constant sense. You know what this is? Somebody's trying to make you feel you're a part of a three of something when you're not. This is three other people. There's an energy here that does not belong to you, but they want to make it seem like it belongs to you. Don't worry about it. Because you know what? You're not involved in this. Not anymore. Some of you, it's not anymore. And some of you, not at all. But somebody wants to make it seem like you are. One, let's take the energy. You're not dealing with it anymore. You defend yourself. You are not dealing with this nonsense. Now let's take the energy of the person. There's also somebody here who is malicious, just like this card here. And they're not taking it anymore. Okay? Just like you. But this person, with their not taking it anymore, is trying to blame you for their misgivings. Now keep in mind, this is wrong. Okay? They're in the wrong, and they know it. Okay. Now you have almost all the swords here. Okay. The only one you're missing is the knight. The only one missing here is the knight. Okay. It's the same thing. Somebody is trying to come in and they keep on putting up illusions. One minute they want to act one way, then they act this way, then they act like this. But they know they can't get away with it. There's something really screwy going on here. People are just not learning. Because here it is. You have a new beginning. Okay? You're starting a new path, which is going to bring you more prosperity, more abundance. This is a new business perspective. Okay? Or a new life path that's going to bring you closer. And this has nothing to do with age. This has got nothing to do with what sex you are or anything. This has got to do with the simple fact that they can't stop this from happening. No matter what they're doing here, the answer is no. There are people out there feeling, oh, you don't have the right to do this. How can you do this? See, we have a problem in this world where people always try to make other people's money their business. And when they can't find something wrong, they will try to force something to be wrong. I'm also picking up on somebody's dealing with other people's families nonsense. That's not your problem. Yeah. Here you go. Fits perfect. And this is what somebody's got a problem with. Somebody went in the wrong direction and they see you going in the right direction. Stay to yourself. This is not a bad card. For some reason, recently, this is being flipped into a bad card. What this is telling you is you need to keep to yourself. Don't talk about what you're doing. Don't share. Don't overshare because that's not a good thing. Just keep doing you. Stop sharing. keep moving on. Even if you're doing something online, you don't need to tell people everything. I know there's people out there saying, oh, you should share this and that. No, because after a while, then you're going to somebody's going to try to copy you and steal your business. Let's get back to reality. That's unnecessary. Keep your business ideas to yourself. I'm going to anger some people with that, and I don't really care. Okay, let's try this again. Let's see. Yeah, this is what they're afraid of right here. This is exactly what they are afraid of. And they always have been. And there's this thing of every time you start getting close, there is something else going on here. Every time you start getting close, either people run in their mouths or they go in there and they make up lies. Somebody's doing a lot of defamation of character. This isn't for everybody, but it is definitely for a very large amount of people. Somebody is really trying to stop an individual from moving forward because they are afraid of losing what they have. And in some cases, this is a family of evil people. They come off as being nice, good, and solid, but really they're not. Yep, we got something weird going on here because they keep on trying to steal what's yours. They either steal your business name or they try to go in and say that you're not as knowledgeable as you say you are. And it's just like this constant bombardment. And I'm going to bring up a word that a lot of people don't talk about anymore is psychic vampirism. Okay. These people, they won't stop, but it's going to go back on them very quickly. See, now I got a headache because I'm hitting the nail on the head. Every time I start talking about this, I get a headache because some of this is exactly some of what's going on in my court. So you need to stop messing with the money. You hear me? There's going to be a loud noise. Try that again. Sorry. Loud noise. Also dealing with people, every time they see something that you use, they try to downplay it. They try to tell you you don't know what you're doing. A lot of people who are in cults like to do that. And some of my fellow smaller readers out there, every time you start tapping into this energy, you start getting heavy headaches, you start feeling a certain way, your throat gets scratchy. This is why. I'm going to leave it there like that. I'm going to ding this one more time and then I'm going to shut it off. Have a fantastic, Have a fantastic Tuesday, because I'm sure that's when somebody of you are going to watch it. Okay, goodbye.